is the 2K Sports pregame show.
Downtown Milk, and let's go straight over to David.
Blazers coach Terry.
The players love him. Thank you, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Lillard. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Tonight, Chris, two teams that may meet in the playoffs. Does that create any extra incentive, do you think?
Well, when I was playing, I'd say no, but I can tell you the truth now. Yeah, it creates a lot of extra incentive, especially if you're going against a team that may have the home court advantage against you in the playoffs, or also to kind of see what works and doesn't work against them so you can pull out some extra tricks during playoffs. But anyone that doesn't say that, they're giving you the company line, and I understand that, but yeah, it means a little bit.
Nurkic.
And when Lopez is locked in on defense, it helps. I mean, look, you'd love to see this more often.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And stolen by Whiteside. Launches it. The rebound by Middleton. Here's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off target from outside. 4-on-3 break. Matthews, no one around him. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. They get it again. The second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Oh, he's a real menace. Nurkic is 7'1". He's difficult to guard without fouling.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Now here's Giannis.
Gotta like seeing McCullough get gritty on defense, using his quickness to throw shooters off.
Hood with it, out guarded by Giannis. Bledsoe against Lillard. Buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, it's Portland converting.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe against Lillard. To the paint. Tries from 10. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Only so much you can do. Sometimes guarding Lopez inside is an impossible task.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Robin Lopez.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Bledsoe finds Lopez. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Brook Lopez. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Stolen by Bledsoe. Outside Matthews. Here's Giannis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
That one falls.
Mixing it up a little bit. I like seeing Hood try to score from these areas.
Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
He's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. And the development of Damian Lillard helping propel this Blazers team to the top of the West.
Yeah, GA, that's why they call him Logo Lillard. And he's only extending his range. I mean, another playoff dagger in his resume, finishing off OKC and then waving goodbye. Dame time is right now.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis dishes to Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. A 3 from McCollum. Trailblazers keep it alive. Right side, the pass to Hood. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Bledsoe against Hood. 9 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. Bledsoe's got his first basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Tipped away.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Korver in for Matthews. Lillard with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. The 3 from McCollum. They grab their own miss. Lets it go from deep. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Bucket is good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Lillard from outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. A different look from Milwaukee. B.J. Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wilson tries again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo comes in for Sterling Brown. Matthews, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. Trailblazers leading by 4. Takes the 13-footer. Lillard again missing. Here's Middleton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Bucks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Unloads from 13. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the 1st quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was... Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. Great job defensively so far.
The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Ilyasova in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Portland trailing here. Lillard with it. Matthews covering. Lillard misses.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Robin Lopez is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited. He ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling. And Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Knocks it loose. Back to Lopez. There's the dish to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
These are the shots that the coaching staff wants Lopez taking. You see why, and this is the result. Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really can be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Lillard. They get it back and finish off by Nurkic.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And having to be careful around Lopez, he's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
Good. That's now 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Hood for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hood's got 7 points in the game.
The defense was fine, but Hood was just locked in. Nothing you can do about that.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kept alive. Nurkic kicks to Hood. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. He gets that one. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Bucks ahead, up 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the three, the small forward.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Lillard throws it down.
It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Nurkic. They get the rebound. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Timeout called, the Bucks. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Sterling Brown comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Kevin, he's a reliable passer. Ilyasova brings a team-first mentality that really helps tie this team together.
Nurkic trying to get open, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Lillard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nurkic with the steal.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play, gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
That puts them in the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Improving as a distributor, it helps when Hood tries to share it like this.
Inside, here's Ilyasova. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. But they recover it. Hood kicks to Lillard. And Nurkic has it in the corner. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Korver comes in for Brown. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo looking to end the run, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lopez.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
Lillard from outside. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 27 points.
But Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
Here's Korver. Here's Lopez. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Lopez isn't going to shy away during big possessions. If he has a good look at the rim, he's ready to shoot. And
here's McCollum for 3. And the 3 ball is good. McCollum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Portland. Bucks trail by 6. On the wing, Korver. He is guarded by McCollum. Korver passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And stolen by Hood. And now Portland on the break. And Lillard kicks to Hood. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
The timing, the execution. Nice job by Hood. Not hesitating, and instead taking and shooting right away.
Lillard against Lopez. From deep. Rebounded by Korver. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lillard against Hill. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Outside Hood. It's thrown by to Kumbo.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
I just like the awareness there from Korver. He draws a lot of attention, which is why he's able to get passes over to his teammates.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Lopez. It's good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Middleton right side. Beyond the arc. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks.